Hi friends! I hope you guys are having a great week, and I'm really glad that you all enjoyed the new Adorkable. If you haven't already seen it, be sure to check it out and let me know what you thought. I'm really excited to start working on the next episode. It's just going to take me a little bit longer, and I just haven't really been up to, well, actually just now I cleared off my filming area. It was in ruins, so yeah. To keep things just a little bit easier on myself for this video, because I've just had a whole time in the past couple of weeks, and I just need something fun and simple for me to do that doesn't involve having to put sets together and take them down and move stuff around a lot. So we're gonna do an unboxing video, and we're gonna be doing how will I do this? We're gonna be doing some oh, hello again. Yeah, ruins. And that's looking clean. So, you know, we're going to be opening these three packs. Haha. And I'm pretty excited about it because I have a pile of G7 just sitting in their boxes waiting to be freed. And I'm just so ready to get these guys out of here. I really need this laptop for Arwen's bedroom in Adorkable. So I would really like to get them out, and I want to see kind of what we look like here. I mean, this is gray, like their new version, so I'm excited to kind of compare the two. I just want to see them next to each other, and I'm obsessed with this Pomeranian since I saw her in Puppy Lover 863's LPS Tube Day ceremony. I saw that one, and she was dressed in purple, and I'm like, oh my god, I just give. And I don't know what they did to my girl down here, so we're just, you know, we'll address that when we get there. I also have a few packages that are from eBay. Some of them have LPS, some just have accessories, but I wanted to open them and I wanted to show you what I got because maybe you don't care, but LPS accessories are like kind of my thing right now. So you're gonna have to care for at least however long that portion of the video takes. And I appreciate your patience. Okay, I put you guys on a tripod, and hopefully that helps a little bit with the situation. So I just need to now adjust my microphone. Bear with me. I need to buy like a stand for my microphone. It actually attaches to my camera really nice, and I love it. But unfortunately, just the way that I like contort myself around my camera and stuff, like as I'm filming, especially like when I'm controlling little dudes, it's never in the right spot for me to get the audio correct, because it's I have a Rode video mic Go 2, and it's really nice because it plugs directly into the camera, and I love that, but it makes it a little bit challenging when if I'm a little bit off speaking, like not directly into it. It tends to muffle because that's its job, and I'm glad it does that for every instance except for when I'm contorting around my camera. So okay, the autofocus, I really want to pay attention to that hair dryer, and that's just not really gonna work for me. So this is like what you have to do when people get too like distracted by things. It's like, all right, fine, we're gonna remove that, and now there's no distraction. So we're gonna be starting off with the Grooming Spa Play Pack. It is a really cute set. I'm pretty excited to take a look at these pets. We've got like the G7 version of Marvel, the Pomeranian, which I think is the best pet here, and then the first G7 Dachshund. And unfortunately, I think her eyes are just like a little bit off, but it is what it is. Let's just jump right into it. They're free! Yay! Let's see what else is in here. Oh, that's honestly okay. I kind of love that it's like a little scene. Hold on a second. I just like didn't really think about this very much. This is kind of cute. Okay, we'll leave it back there. We've got our token. We've got, I can't pick stuff up with my fake nails. Trading card and our pamphlet. Ta-ta-da. Let's see. Oh, squishy. I kind of love this little thing that goes in the bathtub. I kind of just like want to keep it in there. Here she is. Here are our little spa friends. They are absolutely adorable, and I'm actually really happy with the way they look. Some of the eyes are just a little bit off. The eye shines, it's fixable if you want to do that. Same thing with this one. It's not too bad. The short hair has the weird, just looks like her neck plug isn't inset enough. Yeah, this is an interesting, I'm just like kind of fascinated. Like, this doesn't quite look like a short hair LPS to me. I just don't want to be super critical because I don't care that much, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna honestly, I'm gonna buy it either way. I don't care that much. It's something that I noticed and I want to bring up. So here's the kind of like the G2 version of this pet, which is, obviously it's a superior pet. It looks pretty good. I think personally the difference is mostly in the feel of the plastic, especially like older G2 pets have almost like a roughish texture to the plastic. I don't know how to explain that, but it's like it doesn't feel perfectly smooth all over. It just kind of feels like an older toy. And then the new ones just feel like way too perfect. Obviously, we've got the head flattening issue, which I've seen other people talk about. So like if you kind of look at them to the side, it's pretty blatant, it's pretty obvious. It's the same thing with like the heads, they're the newer short hairs. The head doesn't look like outrageously raised or anything, but it does look disproportionate with just the way that it stretches above. It's actually what I think it is. It could be that the neck peg goes in deeper with the older pets, which, you can see that here. And if you kind of compare, that is probably it. And that's why the neck looks elongated. I'm not going to take off this pet's head or anything to just sort of like prove a point, but I think that's the issue. I also don't like to see the seam down the center of a pet because, when you use them in filming, you want at least like the front of the pet to look decent. Seams don't look very good. And yeah, the airbrushing I don't have a problem with. I think it looks fine. I think it's a nice pet. I don't mind, for example, the paint bleed over the ears and stuff. That's just like charm, and G2s have plenty of that. This is a particularly old G2. So here's like, the OG type of G2 and then a newer G2. So her head looks taller, and then the new one. So we kind of line them up. We can kind of see this big difference in sizes, which is kind of funny actually when you see it on camera like this. It kind of looks weird. Even the old G2 next to a newer quote unquote G2 looks different. I think that's interesting, but the head squishing is a problem. Let's see. She's pretty, she's squishy enough. I can squish her. I can actually squish this one too relatively easily. And this one's definitely the hardest one to squish. So fascinating, just like a little note, a little point that I just noticed. And yeah. Dachshund. I don't believe that I have the G2 version, quote unquote, of this pet. I'm just gonna grab Revlon. Actually, just in case you're wondering, this is not Marvel. This is my other Marvel cat. But anyway, this is a, G2 version of the Dachshund, and then this is the G7 version of the Dachshund. And I think it's fine. The eye shines aren't perfect on the older pets either. And fortunately, this one, I don't think it's too noticeable. Like, okay, it's a little noticeable if you look at her like directly, but otherwise it's not too bad. The head shrinkage problem, let's see. It doesn't look too bad, but there is a bit of difference at the back of the head, I think. It kind of looks longer. I think it might be. So this is another one with the airbrushing details, and I don't mind them. They don't bother me. I think that the eyes, besides the eye shines being, not right, I think the eyes like look nice and everything. So I like to see that. I feel that the plastic is just, to me, these guys are a bit smoother, and it's kind of, I think, what makes them feel cheap / fake. Because that's just what you'd see with like a fake LPS. But I think she's cute. Again, you have that seam kind of running down the center, and if we kind of compare, Revlon does not have that, and I feel like that is definitely a spot for improvement, would be seams and stuff like that, because I just think it looks messy, especially on the front of the pet. And for the Pomeranian, I think this pet is the cutest one of these three. Personally, I really love the colors, and I really, really love the way that the eyes are neutral like that. I don't mind like crazy colored pets. I just love to see a really nice looking neutral pet. It's nostalgic, but it just looks good. I love the heart details in the ears. Big fan of that. This pet doesn't really have many issues. The closest thing to an issue you could say would be slightly offset eye shines, and it looks like this eye looks a tad off from the other eye. She's very cute, and I love this mold. So oh, and then for accessories, we've got the bathtub, obviously, which is precious. I don't know if G2 had a bathtub that was like this. I know that they did have like shower head bathtub. I like that it's a like the clawfoot bathtub, and they have like little paws. And I like the shower. I think it's a nice accessory. Shampoo. We got the ducky, which I love. Hairbrush, little like scrubby, and a hair dryer. The only thing I don't like about the accessories is that I wish that the duck was squishier than the pets. And that is my only complaint, but otherwise, I love. All right, I pushed them aside. We're gonna now open the Diner Dash play pack. My favorite little one here is this pink kitten, and I am very excited to open this. So let's do it. Whoop. Again, with the cardboard set, honestly, I'm a big fan, actually. I think I'm gonna just kind of keep them on my shelf for now. I think they're so cute. I really love this set. This is also known as the lesbian cat family set, which I'm a huge fan of as well, because you know, you've got like their little adopted daughter here, and I've heard some people say it and I can't unsee it and I don't want to. So let's go through each one here a little bit more up close. For the Himalayan, I think that she is adorable. She's got nice eye symbols. I love the red bow matching the red tongue, and I think that the kind of soft gradient on her face is really well done. I like the paint. I like the colors. I think it's a really nice pet. The kitten, obsessed. Just absolutely love this pet. I think that she looks good. She's so cute. I love her. I love her big eyes, and I love the color. I love pink on her. Like, I love her little tail. I think she's such a pretty pet. Now, the controversial pet. The controversy. The scandal. I've seen some people say that they like her, and some people say that they really didn't. So she's got quite the divided fan base. I think that the colors are really nice. I like the color palette of this pet. The issue is honestly like her eyes mostly. I find that them to be the most off, besides the mold, which, you know, again, you have the flathead mold. When comparing it to the Siamese cat, I think that the Siamese cat, her eye symbols are bigger, and I think that that really helps to kind of not make her look like she's a void, like her eyes are a void. So I'm not that serious about it. I think if anything, her eye shines should be bigger, and I think that that would really help. The other problem, of course, which is the one that this pet also shares, is the lack of whites. There is white on the eyes, but it's very, very little, and it's too thin of a line to give a proper like balance to her eye. And same thing with this one. So that's all. I love the purple eyes, and the yellow base I think just looks off on her face, which is contributing to Void Cat. However, giving her the nickname Void Cat does make me like her a lot more, and I truly I kind of love that for her. The accessories are precious. Burger. Fries, popcorn, sushi. Love that. I can't get over LPS Akari saying like how disproportionate the fries and burger are in relation to the pets, and I gotta agree. They should be half that size. It does look very comical. It didn't look that bad when they were kind of separated on the in the packaging, but that's crazy. The comical size difference there. The table I like. I really don't get a lot of LPS tables, and the ones that I have are actually pretty small. This one would necessitate the pets being on chairs or on a couch or something in order for it to be usable. Normally I like tables to be short enough so that the pets can kind of like go up to them and interact with them without having to be on a chair, but G2 did the same thing. They did tables both ways, so not too worried. The couch, I really love the paw print detailing in the couch. I think that's a really nice touch. It's also shiny, which I think it looks really good. I love a couch. It's definitely a bit big, so it's fine. Like, it does allow, you know, the three pets to sit there together. I do think it being shorter would be good. The laptop is my favorite accessory from this pack. I think it is precious. I love that it says LPS. I love that it opens and closes. I really love the detail of the mouse as the mouse. That is a joke that I have done in my videos for a long time, to put like a little mouse next to the computer for the pets. So I really like to see that. It's so cute. And yeah, definitely a very usable accessory that I will need for Adorkable, and plenty of other series that need a laptop. So that's this set. All right, pushing those off to the side now, we have our final box for the day, which is the Disco Nights Play Pack, or more iconically known as the Strip Club set. Yeah, I think it's really funny that people call this the Strip Club set. I don't know. I just think it's so funny, and I don't disagree. Another set. I don't actually know if I'm going to keep these, or if I think I will keep them. I just don't know if I'm going to use them as sets. I just think that they're just so cute, and I really appreciate that detail. Let's free the guys here. It is Thursday for me, so I have to try to edit this and be able to like get it up by tomorrow, and it should be doable. Doesn't take me too long to edit. Yes, it does. Could have filmed earlier, but listen guys, I'm currently hyper fixated on writing a Doctor Who fan fiction. I've never written like an actual fan fiction before. I've only done like very tiny little things, and I am like 14,000 words in. Like I'm in the trenches, and I'm just having a lot of fun with it, and it's distracting me from what I need to do here, but I'm not mad about it. It just be like, sometimes it is like that, okay? There he is. All right, so here are our pets from this set. Let's start with the bunny. She looks cute. I think that the detailing on her is nice. I don't really mind the little tattoos. I think they look adorable. I like the colors of this pet. I don't really use this type of mold really in my videos, but I love bunnies I love bunnies in real life. I think that this one looks nice, and I really like the way that the eyes are shaped. They look good, and yeah, I don't have a lot to say. Squish test, not very squishy. Let's do it's peacock mold, but I'm thinking turkey ? It's kind of the energy that I'm getting from this one. I like the gold glitter star. I think that's a nice little touch. I love the swirly little... My dog just stared at me and yawned like at me. She's watching me so intently. What do you think, Sush? Oh, big yawn. What do you want, baby Sush? Oh, you a good girl. Are you a good little guy? Yes, you're a good girl. Oh, he's so cute. When, you gonna... she almost did a little howl. Is that howl? No, just yawn. You're a good girl. That's Sushi. She's my baby. She's my youngest dog. She's my only little dog. She's so fucking cute. Anyway, I'm getting turkey vibes. Oh, that's what I was saying. I love the swirly eyelash. That is the way that I draw my female characters. I just love it. I wish that was on like other pets. And I also love the little dots. I think it looks really pretty. I overall, wouldn't really think much of this pet, but I really enjoy the details, and I think that the colors are cool too. So nice job. And the execution was good too. I think it looks like a good pet. Again, I think that what's kind of uncanny about G7 is the smoothness. The plastic feels different, and I think that that's kind of contributing to why some of them feel a little like off, but it's okay. Here is our Great Dane, our first G7 Great Dane. So what I find interesting about this pet, patch on his eye is a different color or a different shade than the lighter color on his like front and ears. So I think that was a bad move. If they used that color maybe as well as on the muzzle or in the ears or even like maybe the tail tip, something like that to carry the design over would have been an improvement. I don't know if it was meant to be lighter or if that was an accident. And either way, it does make it look a little funny. So here's Gray. They are definitely pretty different pets. I see the eye shines as being bigger and bolder on this pet, but the mold looks pretty good. Squish test, a little bit squishy. Oh, wow. Okay, that's true. Like this pet has like no squish at all. This pet can be squished relatively easily, but it's not as squishy as some. But no, yeah, definitely squishy. Overall, this is a nice pet. I think the mold is really good. So yeah, that's what they look like next to each other. I do like this pet. And for the accessories, we have a trophy. We've got some lemonade or whatever, glasses, and the LPS necklace. I love wearable accessories. You guys know this. Very cute. So here are our pets that we got today. and their little sets. Yeah, I really like them. I love the sets. I love the details. I mean, listen, guys, I'm an LPS collector. Like, I don't have to love everything about them to collect them. That's for sure. Before I go, I still want to open up these envelopes and see what's inside. I don't know what's in all of these. I know what most of the things are. I just don't remember what's in what. Ooh, we got collars. Nice. Okay, let's take a look here. My microphone once again was in the wrong position. The leashes are from Blythe sets, and my thought was to just kind of cut them off of their chains and use them some silver looking accessories. So I thought that could be a good idea. I also got this blue paw print collar that I don't have. Let's just put it on her real quick. She looks, see, she looks cute. She's cute. She's just doing her best, guys. We have to be gentle and patient with her. She's just doing her best. I also got this buckle collar, mistakenly thinking that it was the tangerine collar from the salon set. And unfortunately, I was wrong. This is from the collie, though I do think that they are the same. But that's okay. That is a pretty cool collar, and now I don't really have to worry about hurting this one, which is was brand new. So we're gonna open this one next. I don't know who's in here, so I'm excited to find out with you guys. Oh, loot? What is going on in here? Is this like Oh, right. I see. I forgot about this. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's evaluate the situation here. This is why we bought it. That's not true. It's not the only reason, but oh my gosh, a boa scarf. I used to have a yellow one and it's gone forever. And I didn't even know that they had this light purple one. And I love it. This green skirt, if you know what this fabric skirt is from or what set it's from, let me know, because I don't. Let's see what else we've got here. Hey, look, that's like, it's the hairdryer like the new one. That's cool. Bucket. Nice. Crown. Glasses. These look like... Oh, wait. These are from the black and white Blythe set that we opened in the last video, I believe. Yeah. Cool. That's a really neat find. Pinwheel. I can't identify where that's from, but I want to assume it's LPS, and if it is... oh, it might be a Blythe because it's got a little handle on the back. So that could be what that's from. We've got another LPS chain. We got a perfume bottle. We got these little guys, teddy bears. Oh, I don't have one in this color. That's pretty cool. Rope toy, fez hat. Ooh, 2 fez hats. Another camera. Little menu. Oh, that's a green paw print collar that I don't have and didn't remember that was going to be in this lot. That's exciting. Go off. Okay. Crown. The toothbrush and toothpaste were great because I don't have an LPS toothbrush and I just wanted one, and I love it. Yeah, wow. That was a cool little surprise lot. Had some more clothing accessories than I remembered. So scooch that over a bit. Nice. I don't know what that is. Oh wait, yes I do. Look at me, just like not remembering, but I literally know what I'm talking about. Ooh, she is here. This was bought for the accessories, specifically the collar. This is the pet. I do have this pet already, but she's still cute and she'll be good for customizing purposes, potentially. We've got a wand. I love this little bow. I have to put a rubber band on it, but that's a really nice bow that I just feel like I didn't even know existed. And then the fairy wings, very pretty. And I guess it is held on with this collar, but I hate to do that, honestly, but like I gotta take the collar off. So that's one more buckle collar checked off my list. Very exciting. Okay, and finally we've got this package. Oh, it's got a little tab. Oh, here they are. Uh-oh. This is an upset. First of all, okay, hold on. Before we go down like the situation, we've got this ferret, and I don't have this pet. She's a little a little dirty, needs to be cleaned up, but otherwise, like, she's in good condition. Paint looks good. She just needs to be cleaned up. And we bought her, honestly, guys, you know, we bought her for the collar because that was needed. That was on the list. And now I am down to 2 buckle collars, and that is very exciting. We got a couple extra accessories, and we have this walrus, which I also don't have this pet. However, it was supposed to come with a different scarf as pictured. Like, it was supposed to come with the original scarf as it was listed as, and I needed that scarf for Locke. It was like blue and green striped, and this is not that scarf. So a bit of a bummer, honestly, but I'll reach out to the seller. Maybe they just made a mistake and they can replace it possibly. And yeah. All right. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed seeing the new G7 pets compared to some G2s. And if you already knew, then, well, I hope you still enjoyed the video and you had fun hanging out with me today. So I'll see you guys next time. All right, lights out.